Oh, I'll get it. Whatever.
with me because I don't want to be with nobody. This nigga want to tell me I'm gonna end up sad, miserable, and all of this, and you can't live your life like a nigga. I'm not living my life like a nigga. I'm living my life peacefully. You know who don't be at peace? Women who have to go fucking answer to men. Women who gotta go raise kids and clean up and behind them and gotta rush home to do shit. You know who ain't miserable? Me, a bitch who in her bed right now at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, chilling, bonnet on, made my money for the day, and I'm feet kicked up, chilling. I don't understand why motherfuckers want to keep arguing with me and try to put me into some mode. I don't want no nigga. I don't want to be in a relationship. I don't crave that shit. I don't want to compromise. I'm selfish as hell. I don't give a fuck about a nigga. People keep thinking that you have to have a man or a woman to be happy in life. You can be alone and be fucking happy. I'm so tired of arguing with people about this shit. I don't ever want to live with a man. I get married. I don't have to live with him. I don't understand why that's so hard to come back. It's people in this world who feel the same way. Like, people be so mad that you want to design your life how you want to. I don't give a fuck about that traditional ass life. That shit don't fit me. I don't care about no nigga. A nigga does not define me. Being in love with a man and having to be a fucking servant to a man and some fucking kids. Fucking that's how I feel about that shit. That shit make me feel like I would jump off a fucking cliff. All the shit people be going through and they be talking about it. No, delete his fetus. I'm not with that shit. Call a nigga up when I want to. I does the call and I does the cutting. I don't give a fuck about that. I am so mad that I just let this motherfucker get me mad, arguing with me about how I should be living my life. I don't want to be in that type of shit. I don't want no fucking relationship. I don't want to be bothered. I don't want nobody to fucking answer to, talk to, none of that shit. I don't want to be considerate of nobody else but me. I don't give a fuck about nobody else. This
Okay. Thoughts.
She sounds so angry. No one living a peaceful life. She doesn't sound very happy.
What do y'all think?
Amen, sister. Shoot. I mean, I love everything she was saying. I mean, yeah, I mean, I can understand why. Sorry, I'm trying to get my camera together. But I can understand why she's angry. Like, especially, like, hearing the same thing over and over and over again. You need a man. You need a relationship. You need this. You need kids. You need this and that. Like, yeah, it is annoying. So I don't blame her. Yeah, it is. And if you want to live your life the way you want to, and then you have people telling you, oh, you need a man, you need a husband, you need kids, you need this, you need that. Like can I just live my life? So I'd be a little angry.
Need is a
too.
strong word. Need is a strong word.
Yeah, I agree.
I wouldn't consider it a need.
I agree.
Anybody else want to share their thoughts before I go off on my rant?
I don't know. I think I don't know if that's what she wants. Like, I can't really say much else about it. You know, like I don't know if that's how she feels and that's where she's at in her life where she doesn't want that. Then it's like, what can I say about that? That's her life. That's what she want to do. Like, I don't know.
Trent?
Hey, at the end of the day, women still be having sex. So it is what it is. But that's her life. That's her life. I do understand the whole peaceful feet kicked up. That part I definitely understand that part. All that. Oh, I don't need a man, but you still have sex with him. But it's usually most of the time a facade. But I understand what she's saying.
It's okay. It's complete hypocrisy because you're saying I don't want to serve a man. I don't care about nobody but myself. But you're calling niggas to serve you for sex. You're calling niggas for sex, even though you're saying you don't need one. But you want the benefits that come with having a man around. But you don't want one. You don't care about you don't care about him, you don't care about nothing, but you want the penis. You don't want to have to serve a man, but you want him to serve you and you ready for the penis. That's hypocritical. That's hypocritical. If I'm truly happily single and I don't need a man, I don't need his penis, I don't need his money, I don't need nothing that comes with having a man. Cause design my life the way I want. I'ma call niggas when I want to call them, when I want the D. You're involving somebody else in your lifestyle. You want him to cater to your decisions, to your life, but you don't want to have to cater to him. It's hypocritical, and this is how people get unalived. Cause they want to do stuff their way and forget, like he's a human being. He has feelings. And no, and there are a lot of men who don't want relationships, but then there are a lot of men who, after casual sex, develop feelings, and after a while, they're like, you know what, I don't want to play this game anymore. Like we've been having sex for every week for the last 6 months. Like, where are we going? After a while, they start wanting to know too. Maybe not all, but some. So we don't, so that selfishness. If you so selfish and you don't care about nobody else, then you should not be contacting anybody to use their body. Because you don't care about them. You only care about yourself. Get toys and play with yourself. Because you only care about yourself. Like, I'm like, why are we calling people to please us, to cater to our wants and needs, but we not willing to cater to theirs? That's crazy.
There's a lot of people like that. I used to be like that, so it is what it is. If you don't like watching, if you don't like watching porn and you hate toys, and there's a man right there that you could just call Tyrone.
But he's not right there. You got to call him to come to you. If he's your husband, he's right
you
there.
Go over there.
But you know what I'm saying? But if he's your husband, he is right there. He's right there. When he's your husband, he's right there. If he's not your husband, you got to call him. You got to go over there. That ain't yours, because you don't know, he might got somebody else over there. Because if he playing the same casual game with you, he playing with at least 3, 4, 5 other chicks. So you got to make sure, call and make sure he don't got another bitch over there.
Convenient.
You got to make sure he's even available. What'd you say, Tia?
It's a convenience. I mean,
it's not convenient. You know what's convenient?
Yeah.
Convenient is that's laying right next to me. That's convenient.
But then
that's mine. That's actually belongs to me. No, you
24/7.
don't. Not that nigga working. No, you don't. When you got a nigga with no job, no. Yeah. If he don't have a job, then yeah, you got to deal with him 24/7.
Yeah.
If he working, no, you don't.
That's true.
Maybe 3 or 4 hours when he get home from work, and then he go to bed. And then he gone most of the day. What are we talking about?
That's true.
Come on now. If you got to do that work, you ain't dealing with him 24/7.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because just because you in the house with somebody don't mean y'all always in each other's face. Because just because we be in the house, just because we're in the house together, don't mean we see each other. I'm busy doing my thing and he busy doing his thing.
Yeah.
And don't let football be on. I don't see him for at least 3 hours. Which is fine, because I got stuff to do. So please have his attention.
Amen.
So people make it harder than it is, because what ends up happening when women do get the full of attention of a man, then they're complaining that they're not getting his full attention. But why you on the game and you want to watch football and we don't talk enough and we don't go out enough?
Right.
So that sound real good, but it's some BS. I'm sorry, it's some BS. It's a front. Because if you all that peaceful, then you don't need nothing that comes with the man.
Amen.
Not his time, not his penis, not his money, not nothing that come with him.
That's me now. For real. Back in the day, though, that's why I was like, I see both sides. But it's like, I think something kind of triggers in your, like, what triggers? It's like, okay, yeah, you can't, like, y'all make good points, because, like, yeah, you can be like that. Like, but then you're right. If you have to call a man, then how do you really? So I agree with that. But then now when you get to the peaceful, like, you're totally and completely and utterly at peace with you, I don't want to deal with nothing.
And listen to her. Oh, I'm mad. I just let him get me mad. Then you're not at peace.
You're right. Yeah.
If you on the phone with Dick arguing,
Yeah.
you're not at peace.
That's facts. I didn't catch that. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You mad.
That kind of
You
shows
mad.
that she cares too. Because if you really don't
Exactly.
care and you really want to be by yourself,
Yeah.
he wouldn't be able to get under your skin because you genuinely don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Exactly. You ain't dealing with no nigga. Like, they can't call you for no cool. You ain't calling them. You don't need them for nothing.
Right.
Yeah, if you
So
have
that's-
no man at all in your life, you're probably not that man.
Right.
She wasn't that woman. Like, if there's no man at all, like nothing, I don't think you're that man about nothing.
Exactly.
Maybe that's just me. I don't know.
Because I'm married with kids, but I don't recommend that anybody needs a man. Nobody needs kids. Nobody needs that. That's not a need.
Yeah.
That's not. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't consider that a need. That's the wrong word to use.
Yeah.
So what would you say?
I would say it's a calling. Marriage and a family is a calling. You have to be called to that. That has to be something God is directing you to. It's a ministry. It's not a need. It has to be something God is calling you to. The only problem is, which we'll talk more about, is that people don't want to be married, but they want the benefits of marriage. They want the sex. They want the man that pays for them, takes care of them. They want the benefits of sex. Somebody they can call and talk to. Someone's going to help them out financially. Someone who's going to fix their car. Somebody who's going to pay their groceries. They want the benefits of marriage. Someone who's going to give them oral sex, but don't want to actually be married. That's what I get frustrated about. I'm not ready for marriage, but you got 3 baby daddies, 3 baby mamas. You live with a dude you're not married to. We sleeping together, paying his bills. We bought a house. We started a business, but we're not ready for marriage.
Mm.
People are ridiculous. I can't.
I'm not sure what people like get so afraid of, like with if they're already doing everything,
All the other
already
yeah,
living
or-
together, already, because like if you're not living together and you don't have this big, you're not doing a bunch of stuff together anyway, so marriage probably like, oh, should I? But if you're living together, you have kids together, you own a business together, and everything, like you guys are doing the whole number. What is scary about marriage at that point is what I think about.
Right.
I think marriage
You gotta
just
say,
makes
Trin?
people legally responsible.
That's true.
Like I think that's what people avoid, is that now we have a legal responsibility. Now I'm legally obligated to, because if you don't have kids and you're dating, or even if you have kids and you're with someone, it's like you can still leave. You still have that option to go if it's too much. You still have that option to leave. Marriage is a lot harder. It's more work, and it's more of a risk, as opposed to, if you you want to leave the woman, you don't got to worry about her trying to take you for everything. If y'all are just in a relationship, you can leave. But if it's like y'all are married, it's like you have that, people want to avoid that legal responsibility or that legal, obligation that they have.
Would you guys sign prenups?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
The
Not
reason
a
why
problem.
it would have to speak on me working. Like, I'll sign a prenup. I will be working if, like,
Yeah, I don't recommend any woman just be a house. I wouldn't recommend that. Now, if that's your calling and that's what you and your husband decide, that y'all agree on, that you're just a wife, just a mother, you don't have any side ventures, you don't have any side hustles, you don't got nothing else, you don't have no other kind of things you got going on to bring in money. That's, you know what I mean, fine. But I don't recommend that. I don't recommend
That's
that.
a dangerous game.
Yeah.
It's
Not
very
not for
dangerous.
any reason other than you don't want to drive yourself crazy, just feeling like, and some women, I'm truly certain that some women, their true purpose is raise kids and be a wife. Like, they are perfectly are satisfied with just that. I truly believe that. But not every woman is. And I think if that's not enough for you to have some kind of side hustles, now everybody can work from home. There's work from home options.
I hate working. And hey, if I honestly, if a man was to be like, baby, don't worry about it, I'll pay all your bills. Oh my God. Yeah. Like, I'd be so happy. But there would be certain things that I would do. Like, because I think about this almost every day. Like, I would make sure that their money, like, part of their, like, money is going to my own separate bank account. Like, automatic deposit, like, from their job. And then, so like a checking account that they can't even touch. So if they get mad at me or whatever, like, I already have that money going in there. And then 2, like so basically like having like an allowance too. So yeah, but when I get married, I pray. Well, and then I also decided, I've been thinking about it. If I have a husband and he does want kids, then he needs to be making so much money that I don't have to work, and he can support kids and support giving me money.
Understood. That's that. Hey, that makes sense to me.
I've been thinking.
Oh yeah. I mean, as long as you and your husband y'all both agree on this.
Yeah.
As long as this, you know what I mean. Like, as long as this stuff is discussed and we are like, okay, I can do that. That's fine. Like, me and my husband have access to both each other's money. We have access to both each other's money. There's no my money. There's no his money. After I spend all my money first, then I spend his money. I pay my bills and stuff, and then that I get to buy myself stuff. So, I don't. But I have I have security blankets. But I'm like, if I have to worry about if a man is going to turn on me, and where I can't take care of myself or buy things anymore, you know what I mean, because he's mad at me, I don't trust him.
No.
Why would I marry somebody I don't trust? But people change. You don't know. It's no way to know. People could turn, I guess. But that's crazy that women feel that way. That mentality comes from a trauma. Me and I was just talking to somebody about that. That my money, his money is my money, and my money is my money. That came from women having to deal with abusive men. Mm-hmm. But they so they had to save up for their own safety to plan to get out of an abusive situation. If your husband is not abusive and he takes care of business and he's kind and understanding, I don't think it, like, I don't have no problem buying my husband stuff. He makes more money than me, but I'll buy him stuff with my money, with money I've made. We're a team. It's our money. But that's just how my stuff work. But however you and your husband, y'all's money work, that's as long as y'all in agreement, and then it work it how you work it. All right, we'll go to the next clip. We spent almost 20 minutes on that one. On to the next clip. This is more money talk.
Let me just go ahead and cut to the chase.
This one was funny.
Let me just go ahead and cut to the chase. I don't know what you want, what you're looking for. People say they're looking for one thing, their actions display another. So here's what I'm proposing. We can vibe, we can chill. A lot of women get on this app and the first thing they want to say is, I'm not hooking up, I'm not fucking, I want your time and energy. I say, okay, cool. That's exactly what y'all about to start getting out here, just time and energy. So here's what I'm proposing in a respectful way. I understand you may not want to open up your legs because something of value is there to you. Well, something of valuable is in me opening up my wallet. So I don't want to use something valuable. You don't want to use something valuable. If it's mutual, let's do that. But what we can do is we can go on a date. You can spend your money on you. I spend my money on me. We can walk. We can talk. We can have any conversation. But that money stuff, nah, that finesse ain't gonna happen no more. Not even with $5. So, let me know if you want to move forward. If not, that's okay.
Let's start with the fact.
What y'all think about that?
Nowadays, people are not genuine anyway. So shit. I mean, shoes are wrong. Hey, I agree with it, because that nowadays people do not do stuff out of the genuine kindness of their heart. They're going to be doing stuff expecting you to do something in return anyway. Like, just men aren't genuinely doing stuff out of the kindness of their heart because that's who they are. They're gentlemen. Majority of the time, they're doing stuff for you.